Hello everyone, my name is Kuma and welcome back to my new deck profile. Today we're going to check out my current deck, which is Melffy's. And a lot of people play it with a mix, like Melffy Dogmatica or Melffy Tri-Brigade, but I play mostly pure Melffy's. Let's start off with our main deck. We, of course, for the full Melffy package, we play 3 Puppy. During the end phase, you can special summon this from your hand, and when an opponent normal summons or special summons or attacks this card, you can bounce it back to your hand, and then you can special summon a level 2 or lower beast from your deck. It's amazing. It gets you going. You can summon that from your deck Kalantosa for a pop. So it's a good card to get things going. Then also 3 of Melffy Caddy. Melffy Caddy has the same special summoning effect, the same bouncing effect. But instead of special summoning, you can actually search a beast from your deck. That doesn't have the level restriction, so you can actually search things like Alpha Master of Beasts to help you set up in the next turn. Or in the same turn, you can search Hulk Air Squadron, which both I run. I am running 2 of Melffy Pony. Same special summoning, same bouncing, but you can add a level 2 beast from your graveyard to your hand. I ran this at 1 first, but I noticed that I would get my caddies, my Kalantosas too fast into the grave, so I needed an extra. So that's why I'm actually running 2 now. I might change this up again in the future, but I think this will be correct because I'm not running any other recurrence cards like Jar of Avarice or anything else. And the only other card is Melffy Hide and Seek, which is a one-off in this deck. So, 2 Pony, and the final Melffy monster is Melffy Fanny. Same special summon, same bounce, but you can special summon a beast, no level restriction, from your hand. So, you can also summon Kalantosa from your hand, but you could also just summon a big beater in Alpha from your hand with this. Blade 1 doesn't really come up that often, but it's an extra name for the likes of Rescue Cat or Obedience School. Speaking of Rescue Cat, it's the best card in the deck because you just free summon 2 level 3 or lower beasts from your deck. They get their effects negated and they get destroyed during the end phase. But it gets you going. It can get you into an XC play. You can go into Synchro for an instant net beast. It's just good. I'm playing old versions. I'm going to upgrade them to the gold rares when they come out in El Dorado because they look very, very good. So, 3 Rescue Cat, 3 Nimble Beaver. I always bashed everyone for playing this card because I thought it was too slow. But with the introduction of Ferrocheat, where you don't really need your normal summon for Rescue Cat, I like it now. You can normal summon it and then summon a level 3 or lower Nimble monster from your deck or graveyard. So you can summon normal itself, then special summon one from the deck, and then you have an instance rank 2. In the past, before Melffy's came out, I used to link this off into either a Missar Boy, or because it's mostly Earths, I would exceed this into a Ronin Raccoon, summon the token and then link off the token with Ronin for a Mrs. Radiant. Which was a very fun combo, but now that Melffy's is out, you just have faster and stronger combos. For 2 off, we have Kalantosa. If this gets summoned by a beast, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. Doesn't matter if it's a monster or whether it's a spell. You can just destroy 1 monster. And with all the different cards that can recur this, with Puppy from the deck, Pony to the hand, Melffy summon from the hand, some of the XCs can recur it. Ferrocheat in the extra deck can recur it. It's actually very nice to get a lot of disruption on the opponent. For an extender, we play Karas, discard 1 beast. I don't play Beast Warriors and Wing Beasts. That's a lie, I play Hopper. But discard a beast, Beast Warrior or Wing Beast, and a special summon this. And then, of course, the normal Tri-Brigade effect is to banish link material from your graveyard to special summon a link monster. I use this a lot if I draw into it. I will use it to get an early Ferrogeet on the board, which will make it easier for me to make rescue cats live. But I also sometimes just summon it out of Obedience School, the rescue cat, and then recur it with Melffy Pony for the next turn. Another nice extender is Amazonas Baby Tiger. I just sided one out for the pony. I played as a 3 first because it's basically Nimble Beaver without the deck part. If this is summoned, you can summon one from your hand or graveyard. So this will always be one of my first targets with Rescue Cat or with Obedience School, just to get it into rotation. If you have it in your graveyard, you can keep letting it come back. Then Valerifon is my tuner of the deck. I still need to rarity bump this one. That's the common. This is the one from the Advent Calendar. It looks very nice as an ultra. It's tuner. That's actually the only thing I really use it for. But if I really have to, I can discard a card and then summon a B, level 2 or lower beast from my graveyard. Also, would trigger Calantosa. It is an extender if it needs to be. Otherwise, it's an enabler for synchros. Of the one-offs, one Alpha the Master of Beasts. Summon itself to bounce something on the field. It's great. Also, with the amount of swarming you can do with the stick, you can sometimes just bounce. Easily bounce 2 cards. If you have Hop Air out on the field, you could even bounce 3. Mind Mole for the instant Net Beast. If you have a Rescue Cat and you know that your opponent's playing a lot of spells, summon out of Valerifon and the Mind Mole, synchro into your Netzeria Beast, and then activate the effect of Mind Mole to draw an extra card and hope to get to your extenders. Hop Air Squadron is an extender on your opponent's turn. Mostly the play that you want to do is you use a Poppy to special summon a Calantosa, which will let you pop, and then you can get a Melffy Caddy to search Hop Air, and then on your opponent's turn you can synchro with the Calantosa and the Hop Air, special summon this, synchro into Arclight to get some extra disruption. I only play one so far, but I also play one Effect Veiler. When I get my hands on a few more, I'll probably get that soon. And then I'll have to decide what I'm going to take out in exchange for it. The same for any other hand traps that I do not have yet, but a friend of mine bought some dude sets, so I might snag some up from him. For the spells, I play 2 Melffy Tag. It's a reborn, but for Melffys. I do play them specifically for that they are a quick play spell, which means if your opponent destroys one of your XCs, you can easily bring them back. I play 1 Melffy Hide and Seek. It's a card effect destruction negate once per turn, and it's a Jar of Everest Light. Shuffle 3 beasts back into the deck, draw 1 card. Then, just like Rescue Cat, Obedience School, summon 3 level 2 or lower beasts with different names from your deck, negate the effects, destroy during the end phase. It just gets you going. Only the downside is this locks you into beasts. So normally where you could go Valerifon and a normal beast, go into Hulk Vibrex, that's not possible anymore with this because you can only summon beasts. Then 2 Aeos Rock Sunrise. It's a monster reborn, but for beasts, and if you're already further in the game, it will debuff your opponent's monsters by 100 attack for 200 attack for each beast, plant, or winged beast in your grave. So that effect doesn't come up a lot, but it's nice recurrence. In the same well, I did play 3 Aeos Rock Sunrise. I sided one out for Monster Reborn because I also play non-beasts. So sometimes that 1 Monster Reborn comes in handy, also just for snagging up an opponent's monster from the grave. Did that a lot at my locals lately. Then for the traps, I play 3 Infinite Impermanence. Because you should. First I didn't have them, then when I got them in, I put them in immediately. And during locals, I saw immediately why they were so good. Just starting off, you might not have that many hand traps. But now with the new Cyber Strike structure deck, get them. They are great. And then the last one is a Melffy Playhouse. You can attach materials from any beast XCs on the field. and then target up to that many cards your opponent controls and return them to the hand. It's just a nice bounce for Xyz material. That's it for the main deck. 40 cards, nothing more, nothing less. That's all I need. Then for the extra deck, we start off with that Naturia Beast. I like it. I can't think of this deck without Naturia Beast. I have been doubting how to make it though, because I could side out Valerifons and the Wine Mole for 1 or 2 Airbellums, as they are a level 3 tuner instead of a level 2 tuner and needing to run another level 3 beside it. But Naturia Beast, I like it. It can stop spells. In this quick metagame that we have now, it helps you a lot. Materia Barkion, I didn't play this at first. It's very hard to see as it's pretty damaged, but it's a very nice. I like it. I had to run it. I first ran another level 6 Synchro in Gaia Dragon, but then I played a few matches against Srep decks and I thought I need it. Herald of the Arclight for the whole pair play. It's an Omni Negate and it banishes if they get sent from the monsters from the hand or the deck to the grave, so it's good. It makes your opponent think more. For the Link monsters, one Mrs. Radiant. You can also summon this off of the Tri-Brigade effect. Tri-Brigade for Ajit, and one Rugal, small little Tri-Brigade package. Rugal can just keep bringing back your monsters, and Ferrajit can help you extend from your hand. From the Xyz, we get 2 Melffy of the Forest. It's your basic searcher of the deck. You can search any Melffy card. And if a Melffy gets bounced back to the hand, you can basically Fiendish Chain your opponent for one of their monsters. Joyous Melffy, detach 1 to attack directly. Got a nice little combo there because it only has 2 times in attack, which isn't a lot, but we can buff that with another card we have in the extra deck a little bit further on. Also, during your opponent's turn, you can bounce this back to your extra deck and then special summon from your graveyard monsters equal to the amount of materials this monster had. So if you bounce this with 2 material, you can summon back a puppy in a Canatosa, for example, to get another pop because it is a beast, and keep going with your plays. Another 2 of his Ronin Raccoon. If you you can detach 1 and then summon a token. The token is attack equal to the highest attack on the field. So you can get over Dragoon with this. That's the reason why I'm still playing it. Also, they cannot be destroyed if you have another beast on the field. So if you get 2 out, which is kind of easy, they cannot destroy this. Because it cannot be destroyed by card effects or by battle. Then one Melffy Mommy. Doesn't come up that much. I have been doubting a lot whether I even want it in my extra deck. If I have to cut one, this will be one of the first to go. Cat Shark, that is the nice combo with the Joyous Melffys. You can summon this, detach 1 to Xyz material, and then target 1 level rank 4 or lower Xyz and double their attack. So that's just a basic 4000 direct attack. And then lastly, Armored Kappa. It's battle destruction negation for a single discard per turn. I like it. Never summoned it yet. Also, just like Melffy Mommy, if something needs to come out, that's it. I'll probably soon switch out Armored Kappa for Zeus, because Zeus is way better, as you can get multiple materials on Joyous Melffys and on Mommy, but the Joyous Melffys, 3 material, attack directly, is good. You can get a double pop with Zeus. And then for the side deck, I put it together very fast. Anti-spell Fragrance, sided it in once, saw it immediately, and it won me the game. 2 Solemn Strike, just put it in. Don't know how useful it will be, but I think it will help me a lot. Shared Right, I like the card, but I didn't decide it in yet. Haven't really found the right time, but I think against decks like Fluenderies that keep recurring their cards, it could be good. 3 Twin Twisters, still doubting whether I want this to change into a Cosmic Cyclone, because of things like Mystic Mine. Then if I know I have to go second and my opponents can just swarm, I have 1 Dark Hole and 1 Raigeki. And for that same 2 Chishikiru. It's the only kaiju I have, unfortunately. Would rather play Gameciel because of the lower attack, but I only got the Chishikiru for now. So yeah, that's my whole Melffy deck. I used it at locals recently. It was my first locals in ages, in I think 4 years. I did horrible. I went 1-3. I lost my first match against Guru Control. My second I lost against Monarchs. They were able to get Fiend out on the field very fast. Majesty's Fiend. And then I can Vanity's Fiend, and then I can't play. I need my special summon. Third game was against Burning Abyss Trap. It was a fun match. He almost won because of time, because he burned me from 900 when there were 2 minutes left. So I had to power out the Joyous and then attack directly. Which meant that in my last game I had to versus Fluenderies, which went horrible. So yeah, this is my deck. I think I will upload some combo hands of this before I do combo hands for Flower Guardian, because they are just very luck dependent, and I just like this deck just a bit more. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as I'm just starting out. It would be nice to gain more of a following. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. See ya!